One of the things that's always puzzled me about black conservatives is that they will consistently defend white people even when white people are in the complete wrong, right? Like, no matter how wrong they are, they'll find a way to switch it and put the problem on black people, put the problem on, some other minority group, and make the whole situation our fault, even to their own detriment. Because what eventually happens is a white person will have a problem with them and tell them how they really feel. We've seen it with Candace Owens. We've seen it with Rob Smith. We've seen it with Myron from Fresh and Fit. You know what I mean? Like, that was real recent. Now it's Jason Whitlock's turn, right? Nick Fuentes had a whole lot to say about him.
And by the way, you are a token. Hey, Jason, you're a token. You are in conservative media as a black guy that can confer upon white people the dignity of not being called a racist for having their views. That's why you get paid. And that's why I don't, because I didn't have the privilege of being born black. I was born white, so there's a limit on what I can say. There's a limit on what I can say without being penalized in the so-called free marketplace of ideas. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows. And everybody's sick of it, especially in the conservative space, that blacks have had it easy. It is, and I don't doubt that he's a sincere person. I'm sure he's a sincere person. I'm sure he's genuine. But you are playing by a different set of rules, pal. You have training wheels on. You think you've earned it? Everything you have. Take a look around at your studio, your contract, your employees. If you said the stuff that you said as a white person, your ass would be fucking gone. And everybody knows that. You're on Blaze hosting E. Michael Jones talking about the Jews. It's a good fucking thing you're black, because if you weren't, you would have been fired like Elijah Schaffer.
I'm glad I remembered that clip, because there's a couple things going on here. There are, there's jealousy. There is some sort of belief that I'm immune to the consequences of my journalistic standards.
First, you can't name a black person that can say the stuff that Nick Fuentes does and not be canceled. Second, Jason goes on to talk about God and everything else. The only thing he said about Nick Fuentes is he's jealous. Third, Jason Whitlock watched 5 police officers beat Tyree Nichols to death and turned it around to blame black women.